Good morning, good morning, good morning. Yes, yes, yes. I'm trying to figure this thing out so I don't be looking real crazy. Y'all know how that is. Boy, that's a shiny forehead this morning. All right, while you guys gather your friends and all that good stuff, I will be sitting here and I'll be talking about the battle with the sexes until 7 o'clock. And I know the time is almost 7. The Battle with the Sexes luncheon and day party. If you didn't get your ticket, you still have time to get your ticket up until August the 1st. August the 1st, okay? August the 1st will be the deadline. 330-509-9443. That's the phone number. Hey, what's up? What's up, Derek? Hey, Shelly, how you doing? Hey, Steph. See, we got a lot of people tuning in today for Fridays Be Inspired. I appreciate you guys. Trust and believe. And today we are going to talk about how to find yourself. Actually, I'm going to start with love. And Iyanla Vanzant actually wrote, and this comes from her. I don't want y'all to be like, oh, look at her plagiarizing stuff on Facebook Live. Listen, there you go, Rick. What's going on? Iyanla wrote, I will gain more understanding when I realize loving in unloving ways is not love at all. Now, the reason I bring this up, talking about love, is because someone inboxed me and they asked me, at the end of each show, I always say, find you, embrace you, and love you. Always love you. And I do that after every show, every Facebook Live, everything that I do, I always say that I embrace you and most importantly, always love you. So the question was, Mel, how do I find me? I want to start with love first. If you are in a relationship of any type, understand this. You have to make sure that your partner is willing to be loved and not afraid to be loved. Because when you're dealing with somebody that's actually afraid to be loved or they've been heartbroken before, they're not going to let you all the way in. And there's nothing that you can do to fix that or to change their mind. So we have, you want to put your cape on and save the world. And women it's mostly women who are guilty of this. You feel as though that you can come and change his mind. Or you know what, I'm going to be that person. He was hurt before. And ultimately what ends up happening is that you end up hurt, sister. And even with guys, men too. You'll get into a relationship and you're like, I'm not that guy. And you spend most of your time in that relationship trying to prove to them that you're not the person who hurt them before. Waste of time. Totally a waste of time. And what's going to happen is they're going to turn and look at you and find out or say everything that's wrong with you. And then you'll find that your self-esteem is at risk. Because they're telling you everything that's wrong with you. Not because it's actually wrong with you. Not because they have insecurity complexes. It's because they're afraid to love. So I need you guys to find you, embrace you, and love you before you go and jump into a relationship. And if you are leaving a relationship and just coming out of a relationship, you need that time to heal. And you can't go from one relationship to the other and think it's going to be okay. Because guess what? You're bringing that baggage. And it's almost like if you look at like a wagon. You remember the radio flyer wagons? I'm dating myself now. Those little red wagons. And just imagine putting all of the stuff that you have, your baggage, put your old relationship, put I don't have a job. Just put that in that wagon. And notice that you're carrying that wagon to the next relationship. So you got to make sure you get rid of all that waste and all that baggage and take it out of your little wagon and make sure your wagon is empty when you jump into another relationship. Okay? Then that way it's pure, and make sure that both parties aren't afraid of falling in love. Now, on to how to find myself. That was the question. It was like, hey, Mel, tell me how to find myself, because you always say find you, embrace you, most certainly love you. Tell me where do I start? Where do I start with finding myself? I'm giving you my opinion and what I believe. This is just me. You can use it if you choose, and if you don't have to use it, but it'll work. Okay. What you want to do is to let go of that need to be loved by everyone. That's important. You got to. Hey, Deb, just let go of the need to be liked by everyone. Remember, they ain't like Jesus and he the Almighty, okay? So you know we ain't got a chance, all right? So you might as well give it up and let it go right now. Just let go of that need to be loved by everyone, because somewhere is not going to like you. Abandon negativity. Get rid of those people. And that's not that difficult for me. Anytime you come with some negative feedback, even if it's like your family, say you do something good and then you have that person, they don't even realize that they're carrying a bone. It's like they're carrying a bone. So don't charge that to them. But I want you to, let me see something real quick if your internet is messing up. Okay, I'm on the Wi-Fi. Let me try them right here. Sorry. Thank you so much, though, Sherry, for letting me know. You got to watch that person that carries a bone, but sometimes they don't even know that they're carrying the bone and they think they're helping you by telling you something negative that somebody else said about you. Negate what they're saying. And all you have to do is say, listen, I really don't want to hear it. You know what I'm saying? And it won't cause a problem with you. It won't cause a problem if they're genuinely your friend. And like I said, they may not know. Now, also what you want to do in finding yourself, you want to question yourself. Ask yourself, is this what I want to do? What am I doing? How am I benefiting in this situation? Or how am I benefiting right now? And then write down your answers. It's cool. It's cool. Don't cheat yourself. That's the worst thing you can do is lie to yourself. Okay? All right. Thanks, Court. That's the worst thing you can do is lie to yourself. You have to be honest with yourself when you're trying to find who you are and what your purpose is. Okay. I'm glad that you asked that question. Thank you so much. As far as asking, how do I find myself? I can appreciate that. So question yourself and be honest. Only you're going to see that paper. Okay. And write it down. What am I doing? Am I happy with my life right now? How could I change it? Is there things that I could have done differently? Write it all down so you can read it. Okay. Write it down so you can read it. Reinvent yourself because it's never too late. If you feel as though that you took the wrong path, you turned left when you should have turned right, it's all good. Or you went down a no outlet street, you can get in that driveway, throw that ride in reverse, throw your life in reverse and reinvent yourself. Okay. Get back out there in the game. Get back out there in the game. Switch lanes, baby. It's all good. Reinvent yourself. Find out what it is that you want to do. I can't express that enough. You can start off with a new slate. As long as you have life and you have breath, you can start off with a new slate. If you feel as though that you don't want to be in the same area that you live in, or, you don't want your friends to see you and you're like, no, they're going to think I'm a buster, whatever. I don't know what genre I'm talking to, which age group I'm talking to or genre. I just want you guys to know that you can always reinvent yourself. You move. You do the doggone thing. You know what I'm saying? If you was out there doing some illegal stuff and you was the man, it's all good. Move. You can work at McDonald's. Those people don't care. Because like I told you, step one, just forget about trying to be loved by everybody. You got to do what's best for you. Also, organize your world. Organize your world. If you have chaos coming in, let it go. If you are in a relationship, I got to say this, I don't know who I'm talking to, but if you are in a relationship, and I'm going to talk to my ladies real quick. This is for the men though. When you are in somebody's ear, beep, 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 because you want attention, because that's usually what it is, and they're not paying you attention or giving you that attention. Some females do like attention, and the attention that they like is to argue, but you are quick to say they put their hands on you. You can't put your hands on a man. I'm sorry. And not expect anything in return. Not that it's okay for a guy to put his hands on a female, but ladies, we got to stop and stop being argumentative, thinking that's how you're going to get the attention. Oh, okay. He yelled at me, but you're going to have to reboot your hard drive. That means think differently. And if you want to be loved, love doesn't hurt. Okay. And I'm a firm believer of that. Love doesn't hurt. Love does not cause pain. If your love caused pain, guess what? You're in a relationship with the wrong person. And you could get out of that too. I'm going to tell you that one. Immerse yourself in solitude, meaning take some time for yourself, go off to yourself and, shut off the outside world. That's how you can find yourself, because guess what? You don't have any of those distractions. Power your phone off and say, hey, and sit down with that pen and paper. Like I said before, it's good to find a mentor, but when you're finding yourself, you don't want them to put their thoughts on you. We was raised, parents telling you what you're going to do. And you're like, okay, well, this is what I'm going to be when I get older. And then you find yourself like, I don't even want to do that. But how do I tell my parent I don't want to do that? And then you find yourself lost. So I gave you some thoughts and some tips and all that good stuff on how to find you. I'll run through them real quick, not in the same order. Organize your world. Take some time, some solitude, reinvent yourself if you're not happy. Sit down and be honest with yourself. Sit down with a notebook and say, who am I? Who am I today? Who do I want to be tomorrow? Who was I yesterday? Because you can see the growth too. And a lot of people don't like doing journals. And I get that, because then you get some nosy people, you leave your journal, they didn't look in it, and who knows, it's all plastered. You don't even have to do that. You can tear it up, burn the paper when you're done. But I need you to be honest with yourself when you're trying to find out who you are. You got to be honest with yourself. All right. Like I said, reinvent yourself. Seek out your passion. What is it that you always wanted to do? What would you do if you didn't get paid? If you weren't getting paid for something, what would you choose to do? And what would you choose to do if you didn't think anybody was watching? Those are things that you need to consider and think about. What else? I don't want to miss anything. Abandon negativity. I told you that. I'll tell you that over and over. You watch that person that carry a bone. And when I mean carry a bone, it's an old saying, an old adage saying, whatever you want to do, old proverb, where that person is coming back, running back, telling you what else said. Guess what? They're running back, telling them what you said too, or they're making up some stuff. But sometimes they don't realize that that's what they're doing. They think they're helping you, and they're not. So it's cool. I know you love me. It's all gravy. I appreciate you looking out for me, but I don't want to hear that. I need to focus on you. All right. That's all I got for you. I told you 5 minutes of your time. Thank you for joining in, for being inspired. I love you guys. You have no idea. I didn't know that it was going to turn out this way when I started to do Be Inspired. Share with your friends. Share with somebody that might need to pick me up. Share with everybody. Be inspired. Give it to them. And you know what I'm going to say? Today is a new day, so inspire others. All right. Battle with the Sexes Luncheon and Day Party. If you're in the Warren, Youngstown area, please come out, kick it with us. We're going to have a great time. We're talking adult conversation. We talk about some adult conversation. We got great games. I'm excited about that. Live music, good food, because Seminero's got it going on. And you can buy your ticket at the door. But if I were you, I wouldn't chance it, because once we hit it, we're done. You know what I mean? Hit that quota. 330-509-9443. Again, it's 330-509-9443. And my purpose for doing this is to donate funds to a young girls mentoring program. And that program is called My Best Tea Party Club. And it's kind of like an underground club. You got to be VIP. But it's good. It's groups of 6 girls, and they consist of 6 girls from ages 6 to 12. Very, very great. Not even good. Very, very great program. It teaches life lessons, proper etiquette, how to be a lady, and job ready. We get them job ready at a young age, honey. And we also inspire them. That's what we do. So thank you guys for tuning in. Find you. Oh, you know what? Visit the website, shoptalkwithmel.com. I guess I better give myself a plug. Also, every Saturday from 10 a.m. to 12 noon, blogtalkradio.com/Shop Talk with Mel. You also can catch me on Star 94.7 on Saturdays from 12 and 1330 a.m. So Star 94.7 FM, 1330 a.m. from 12 to 4 on Saturdays. Great music. And you know your girl got the Shop Talk and keep you informed, all right? All right. That's my time. Find you, embrace you. Most importantly, always, always love you. Until next week, people, be inspired. Peace.